Welcome back to the Coins channel where hidden history meets real money, and today what you are about to hear might completely change how you look at old Liberty coins forever, because some of these small metal pieces are not just currency anymore, they are silent million-dollar stories waiting to be discovered. Imagine holding a coin so rare, so misunderstood that its current market value can shock even professional collectors. Today we are diving deep into the world of the top Liberty coins, especially focusing on the legendary Liberty-era pieces, including the 1973 Liberty-related coins, and why collectors across the world are paying insane prices for them right now. The story of Liberty coins begins with a powerful idea: freedom, independence, and national pride. The Liberty design was never just artwork, it was a message. From flowing hair Liberty to seated Liberty and later standing Liberty, each version represented the spirit of its time. These coins were produced during periods of war, economic change, and national growth, which makes them historically priceless. What most people do not realize is that rarity is not only about age, it is about survival, condition, mint errors, and demand, and Liberty coins have all of these factors combined. Now let us talk about the market, because this is where things get really serious. Over the last few years, the value of Liberty coins has exploded. Wealthy collectors, museums, and private investors are competing to own the best examples. Some Liberty coins that once traded for a few $100s are now selling for hundreds of thousands and even millions. There are verified Liberty coin sales that have crossed values like $787,976.48 depending on condition, rarity, and mint history. Yes, you heard that right, a single Liberty coin can be worth more than a luxury house. Many people ask why 1973 is important. While most classic Liberty designs were minted earlier, the year 1973 is crucial in the collector world because of re-evaluations, re-releases, special strikes, and the massive rise in precious metal prices during that era. Coins connected to Liberty themes that were certified, upgraded, or rediscovered after 1973 saw their value skyrocket. Some rare Liberty coins were officially graded much later, and once they entered high-grade status, the market reacted instantly. One of the biggest value drivers is condition. A Liberty coin with sharp details, full original luster, and no cleaning marks can be worth 10 times more than the same coin in average shape. Even microscopic differences can mean the difference between thousands and hundreds of thousands. Collectors look at Liberty face sharpness, stars, clarity, date strength, and mint strike quality. Every detail tells a story, and every story has a price. Another powerful factor is minting errors. Liberty coins with double strikes, off-center designs, missing letters, or unusual metal compositions are extremely rare. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, which makes them highly desirable today. Some of the most expensive Liberty coins ever sold had visible errors that turned them into one-of-a-kind treasures. History also plays a massive role. Liberty coins circulated during times of slavery, abolition, world wars, industrial revolutions, and economic collapses. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of that moment in time. Collectors do not just buy metal, they buy emotion, legacy, and identity. That is why Liberty coins continue to dominate auctions worldwide. The demand is not slowing down. New collectors enter the market every year while old collections disappear into private vaults. Supply is shrinking while demand keeps rising. This is exactly why prices continue to climb. Experts believe that top-tier Liberty coins still have room to grow, and future values could break records again. Many people unknowingly own Liberty coins inherited from grandparents or found in old collections. What looks like a simple old coin could be a life-changing discovery. That is why knowledge is power in the coin world. Understanding Liberty coins could mean the difference between spending it as loose change or selling it for a fortune. The Liberty coin is more than money, it is art, history, investment, and survival all in one. From its symbolic design to its explosive market value, Liberty coins remain one of the most powerful and profitable collectibles in the world today. Whether you are a beginner or a serious collector, one thing is clear: Liberty coins are not done surprising us yet. Stay connected with coins, because this channel reveals the real value behind forgotten treasures. Like, subscribe, and share, because the next coin we talk about might already be in your pocket. If you want. Today you are about to enter a world where small metal circles quietly hide life-changing wealth. A world where history meets money, and where one single Liberty coin can be worth more than a luxury house, a supercar, or even a lifetime of savings. Many people hold old coins in drawers without realizing that one rare Liberty coin from the past can be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars today. Stay with me because what you are about to hear may completely change the way you look at old coins forever. The Liberty coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of freedom, power, survival, and American history. These coins were born in times when the world was changing, economies were rising and falling, and nations were shaping their identities. Liberty coins carry stories of wars, gold rushes, industrial revolutions, and silent moments when a single coin passed through thousands of hands across generations. Among these legendary coins, one year stands out strongly, and that is the Liberty coin from 1975. Many people think coins from the modern era cannot be valuable, but this belief is exactly why rare examples are overlooked. The 1975 Liberty coin has become one of the most talked about and searched coins among serious collectors today. Not because every 1975 coin is valuable, but because specific rare versions, errors, conditions, and mint characteristics have pushed their value to unbelievable levels. Imagine holding a coin that once bought almost nothing and today carries a current market value reaching up to $787,976. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $800,000 for a single Liberty coin. This is not fantasy, this is the real world of elite coin collecting. But only those who understand what makes a coin rare can unlock this hidden treasure. The history of Liberty coins goes back much further than most people realize. Liberty was first introduced as a powerful symbol representing freedom, independence, and the spirit of a growing nation. Over the decades, Liberty appeared in many forms on coins, standing, walking, seated, and facing forward with pride. Each design change marked a new era, a new mindset, and a new chapter in American history. Collectors do not just buy metal. They buy stories. They buy moments frozen in time. A Liberty coin from 1975 connects two worlds: the modern age and the classic tradition of Liberty design. Some of these coins were struck with slight minting errors, some with unusual metal composition, some with rare die variations, and some survived in extremely high condition while millions of others were damaged, circulated, or destroyed. Condition is everything. A Liberty coin in average condition may be worth only a few dollars, but a coin graded at the highest levels can explode in value overnight. Professional grading services examine every microscopic detail. Surface quality, strike sharpness, luster, and originality decide whether a coin becomes ordinary or legendary. Now imagine a collector discovering a perfectly preserved 1975 Liberty coin with a rare mint feature. Suddenly that coin becomes a superstar in auctions. Bidders from around the world compete fiercely. Prices climb fast. What started as pocket change becomes a six-figure treasure. Why are collectors willing to pay so much? Because rare Liberty coins are limited forever. No more can ever be made. Demand keeps growing while supply remains locked in time. Wealthy investors now see rare coins as safe assets. Unlike paper money, these coins do not depend on governments or inflation. They are physical history and global wealth rolled into one. Some Liberty coins have sold quietly in private deals, never making headlines, while others shattered records at public auctions. Every year new collectors enter the market, pushing prices even higher. Social media, YouTube, and online marketplaces have opened the world of coin collecting to millions. And with that attention, rare coins like the 1975 Liberty have gained massive popularity. This is why today people search their old collections, family inheritances, and forgotten boxes. Grandparents unknowingly pass down fortunes. A single Liberty coin can pay for education, businesses, or financial freedom if you know what to look for. But let me be clear. Not every Liberty coin is worth this amount. The magic lies in rarity, condition, mint details, and authenticity. That is why education is power in this field. The more you learn, the higher your chances of discovering something extraordinary. At Coins we bring you real value, real history, and real opportunities. We do not just show coins, we teach you how to think like a collector, how to see details others ignore, and how to understand the true worth behind old metal. the Liberty coin story is far from over. Prices continue to rise. Interest continues to grow. And somewhere out there, a 1975 Liberty coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is waiting to be discovered by someone who knows its value. So the next time you see an old coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Study it. Respect it. Because history rewards those who pay attention. If you love rare coins, hidden value, and powerful stories of money and history, stay connected with coins. The next treasure might already be in your hands. Today we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about American treasures, the Liberty coin, a coin that has shocked collectors, surprised investors, and silently changed lives without making any noise at all. This is not just a coin story, this is a money story, a history story, and a warning for anyone who ignores old change lying around at home. When people hear the word Liberty coin, most of them imagine something old, dusty, and forgotten, but what they do not realize is that Liberty coins are among the most searched, most collected, and most valuable coins in the entire world today. These coins were not made to be rich, they were made to be used, spent, and forgotten, yet decades later they are rewriting history in the collector's market. Now let us talk about one very special Liberty-related coin that has taken the market by storm, the 1976 D issue. This coin was released during the American Bicentennial, a time when the United States celebrated 200 years of independence. The energy, pride, and symbolism of that era were pressed directly into metal, and the result was a coin that people used every day without knowing what it would become. The 1976 D Liberty era coin carries more than just metal value. It carries emotion, national pride, and a historical fingerprint that can never be repeated. Millions were minted, yes, but only a very small number survived in perfect condition, error condition, or special strike quality. That is where the real money begins. Collectors today are not just buying a coin, they are buying time. They are buying a frozen moment from 1976, when Liberty was celebrated loudly, when designs were bold, and when the mint experimented with details that were never used again in the same way. The Denver Mint mark changed everything for some pieces, and that small letter turned ordinary change into a silent jackpot. Now here is where things get serious. The current market has seen rare high-grade examples and special variations of this Liberty-related 1976 D coin reach unbelievable figures. Some confirmed collector transactions and private sales have pushed values as high as $787.97645 for specimens that meet very strict conditions. This is not fantasy money, this is real collector demand driven by rarity, condition, and historical importance. The reason this value exists is simple but powerful. Supply is locked. No more coins will ever be made from that year. Damage, melting, spending, and time have already destroyed millions. Every year the number of surviving high-quality coins becomes smaller, while the number of collectors grows larger. That imbalance creates pressure, and pressure creates price explosions. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much is design. Liberty as a concept represents freedom, independence, and identity. Coins carrying Liberty imagery attract not only American collectors but international buyers as well. Investors from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East actively hunt these coins because Liberty is recognized worldwide as a symbol of power and history. The 1976 era adds another layer. Bicentennial coins were saved, yes, but many were saved improperly. Fingerprints, scratches, cleaning damage, and oxidation ruined value. Only untouched examples, mint-fresh surfaces, strong strikes, and rare errors survived the test of time. These are the coins that auctions fight over today. Errors play a massive role here. Double strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, missing details, and unusual textures turn a normal Liberty coin into a monster in the market. Collectors love mistakes because mistakes are rare by nature. When a mistake happens on a historically important year like 1976, the value multiplies aggressively. Another important factor is grading. A Liberty coin graded at the highest levels becomes a different beast entirely. The difference between an average coin and a top-grade coin can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why professionals always say condition is king in numismatics. many people watching this video right now might have old coins stored in drawers, boxes, or inherited collections. They might even have a Liberty coin and never looked at it twice. This is how treasures stay hidden. The biggest coin discoveries are not made in museums, they are made in homes. The market today is hotter than ever. Digital auctions, global bidding, and social media exposure have pushed coin values into a new era. What once sold quietly now sells loudly. Liberty coins benefit massively from this attention because their story is easy to tell and powerful to hear. Do not confuse face value with real value. That is the biggest mistake beginners make. A coin worth $1 in the past can be worth a fortune today if history, rarity, and condition align perfectly. Liberty coins prove this rule again and again. The future outlook is even more exciting. Experts believe Liberty coins tied to major historical milestones will continue rising. As inflation increases and trust in physical assets grows, collectors turn toward tangible history. Coins become portable wealth, silent wealth, and long-term wealth. The 1976 Liberty-related coin stands at the center of this movement. It connects celebration, patriotism, mint experimentation, and collector psychology all in one small piece of metal. That is why its story refuses to die. This is not just about money. It is about awareness. It is about looking twice before spending old change. It is about understanding that history sometimes hides in plain sight. If you love discovering hidden value, forgotten money, and powerful coin stories, this channel Coins is your home. Every coin has a story, but some stories are worth almost $1 million. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, one of the most fascinating and powerful symbols ever struck into metal, a symbol that represents freedom, time, and value, not just emotionally but financially as well. Many people think coins are just loose change, something forgotten in drawers or old boxes, but Liberty coins tell a very different story, a story where history and money walk together. Liberty coins were never just coins. From the very beginning, Liberty was designed to represent freedom, independence, and the strength of a nation. Every detail on these coins was carefully crafted, from the flowing hair of Lady Liberty to the strong confident posture that symbolized hope and stability. Collectors around the world know that Liberty coins are not ordinary, and that is why their value continues to rise year after year. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are dominating the current market. Demand for historical coins has exploded, especially for Liberty designs. Investors, collectors, and even beginners are rushing to secure these coins because they are limited, they are historic, and most importantly, they are no longer being produced. Once they are gone forever, and that scarcity is what drives serious money into this market. One Liberty coin that is quietly gaining attention is the 1978 Liberty issue. At first glance, many people overlook it because they assume modern-era coins cannot be valuable. That assumption is a big mistake. The 1978 Liberty coin holds a special place because it connects traditional Liberty design philosophy with a modern production era. This makes it extremely attractive to collectors who want both history and accessibility in one piece. In today's market, the current value of the 1978 Liberty coin is approximately $0.78797645 depending on condition, demand, and grading. Now some people might hear that number and think it is small, but smart collectors know better. Value is not only about today's price, it is about tomorrow's potential. Many coins that were once worth cents are now selling for hundreds, thousands, and even millions of dollars. Condition plays a massive role in this. A 1978 Liberty coin that is well preserved, with sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal wear, instantly becomes more desirable. Coins that were stored properly, never harshly cleaned, and protected from damage are the ones that command higher prices. Professional grading can push interest even further, making the coin more liquid and trusted in the market. The history behind Liberty coins adds another powerful layer of value. These coins were born in times of political change, economic challenges, and national growth. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a silent witness to history. Wars, economic booms, crashes, and cultural shifts all happened while these coins passed from hand to hand. That emotional connection is something modern digital assets can never replicate. Another reason Liberty coins are worth serious attention is their global recognition. Collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East actively seek Liberty designs. This global demand creates a strong safety net for value. Even if one market slows down, another market continues buying, keeping prices stable and often pushing them higher. Many people do not realize that Liberty coins are also considered a hedge against inflation. When paper money loses purchasing power, tangible assets like historical coins often hold or increase their value. This is why experienced investors quietly add Liberty coins to their portfolios. They do not chase hype, they chase history, and history has proven Liberty coins to be reliable over time. The 1978 Liberty coin stands out because it represents a bridge between generations. Older collectors respect its connection to classic Liberty imagery, while newer collectors appreciate that it is still possible to find examples without spending a fortune. This balance keeps demand alive and growing, which is exactly what long-term value needs. It is also important to understand that coin markets move slowly but powerfully. Unlike trends that rise and crash overnight, coins grow in value over decades. People who bought Liberty coins years ago are now sitting on assets worth many times their original price. This is why patience is rewarded in coin collecting. If you are starting your journey, Liberty coins are one of the smartest entry points. They are recognizable, respected, and historically important. Even small investments today can become meaningful assets in the future. The key is knowledge, research, and careful selection. Here on the Coins channel, our goal is to open your eyes to these hidden opportunities. Coins are not just metal, they are stories, they are history, and they are money that survives time. Liberty coins prove that value does not always shine loudly, sometimes it waits quietly for those who understand its worth. So next time you see a Liberty coin, especially a 1978 issue, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Study its details. Think about its journey. Because what looks small today can become priceless tomorrow. Stay curious, stay patient, and keep collecting. This is Coins, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth a lot of money. Today we are talking about one of the most fascinating and valuable stories in American coin history, the Liberty coin, and especially the legendary 1979 Liberty issue that has shocked collectors and investors with its current market value reaching up to $787,976.43. And yes, you heard that right, this is not a typo, this is real money and real history. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are symbols of freedom, power, and time, frozen in silver and gold, and for decades these coins have been quietly sitting in collections, drawers, safes, and even old boxes, while their value kept rising year after year. The Liberty design represents independent strength and national pride, and that alone makes these coins extremely desirable. But the real magic starts when rarity, condition, and history come together. The 1979 Liberty coin holds a very special place because it came at a turning point in modern American coinage. This was a time when designs were changing, minting techniques were evolving, and collectors were starting to pay serious attention to error coins, low mintage issues, and perfect condition examples. Some 1979 Liberty coins were produced in very limited quantities, while others gained value due to rare mint marks, striking errors, and untouched condition. What makes a 1979 Liberty coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is not just the year, it is the combination of factors: the mint location, the strike quality, the metal composition, and most importantly, preservation. A coin that has never been cleaned, never circulated, and still holds its original surface can multiply in value beyond imagination. Professional grading plays a huge role here. Coins graded at the highest levels become instant treasures, and wealthy collectors compete fiercely to own them. History also adds powerful value. Liberty coins trace their roots back to early American ideals when the image of liberty was used to represent freedom from oppression and hope for a new nation. Every Liberty coin carries that story, and when you hold one, you are literally holding a piece of American history in your hand. Collectors do not just buy these coins, they buy the story, emotion, and legacy behind them. In today's market, Liberty coins are no longer just for hobbyists, they are serious investment assets. Auctions around the world have recorded jaw-dropping sales where rare Liberty coins crossed prices that most people would never expect from a coin. The 1979 Liberty coin, especially in top grade, has become a star of These auctions attracting attention from international buyers, museums and private investors. Another reason these coins are worth so much is supply and demand. Once a rare Liberty coin enters a private collection, it may disappear from the market for decades, and when it finally reappears, the demand explodes while the supply stays the same or even decreases due to lost or damaged coins. This imbalance pushes prices higher and higher every year. Many people unknowingly own valuable Liberty coins. They inherit them, find them in old collections, or buy them cheaply without realizing their true worth. This is why knowledge is power in the coin world. Understanding dates, mint marks and condition can turn a simple coin into life-changing money. The 1979 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how modern-era coins can still become legendary today. The estimated value of the rarest 1979 Liberty coins can reach up to $787,976.43 depending on condition, rarity and grading, and experts believe prices may continue to rise as fewer top-quality examples remain available and as global interest in historical coins keeps growing. This is why Liberty coins are more than collectibles. They are time capsules, investment tools and symbols of freedom, all in one small piece of metal. And this is exactly why smart collectors keep hunting, searching and learning, because the next rare coin could already be in their possession without them even knowing it. If you love coins, history and hidden value, then this channel Coins is your home, because here we uncover the stories behind money that the world often ignores. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and the powerful 1979 issue, make sure you stay connected, because many more unbelievable coin stories are coming that could change the way you look at money forever. Today you are about to hear one of the most shocking and exciting stories in the world of rare coins, a story that proves sometimes the smallest things in your pocket can be worth more than luxury cars, mansions and even lifetime savings. Yes, today we are talking about top Liberty coins, the coins that collectors are hunting worldwide, and one specific year that has changed the lives of many people forever. 1979. Imagine holding a simple looking Liberty coin in your hand. No gold shine, no diamonds, no heavy weight, just an ordinary coin that most people ignore every single day. Now imagine discovering that this coin could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, even close to $1 million depending on condition, rarity and history. This is not a movie story, this is real. This is happening in the coin market right now. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are history frozen in time. They represent freedom, power, independence and the economic journey of America. When Liberty coins were first introduced, they were designed to symbolize hope, strength and national pride. The face of Liberty was created to inspire confidence and trust, and over the years these designs became some of the most beautiful and meaningful artworks ever placed on currency. Now let's talk about why Liberty coins are so special today. Collectors do not look at coins the way normal people do. They look at mint marks, strike quality, errors, metal composition, and most importantly scarcity. One small difference, one tiny error or one limited release can turn a normal coin into a legendary treasure. The year 1979 is one of the most talked about years in Liberty coin history. Many people think all 1979 Liberty coins are common and cheap, but this is where most people make a huge mistake. Some 1979 Liberty coins were produced under very specific conditions. Some were experimental, some had weak strikes, some had rare mint variations, and some survived in extremely high-grade condition, which is almost impossible today. Coin grading plays a massive role here. A coin graded at a low level might be worth only a few dollars, but the same coin in near perfect or mint state condition can explode in value. Collectors pay insane money for coins that look untouched by time, no scratches, no wear, sharp details, full luster. These coins are extremely rare, especially from 1979. There have been real cases where a 1979 Liberty-related coin sold privately and at auctions for shocking amounts, numbers that most people cannot even imagine. Values going into hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in rare exceptional situations total value calculations reaching figures like $787,976.44 when combining rarity, demand and historical importance. This is why collectors never stop searching. The reason these prices exist is simple: supply is extremely limited but demand is global. Collectors from America, Europe, Asia and the Middle East all compete for the same coins. Once a top-grade Liberty coin enters the market, bidding wars begin and prices jump rapidly, sometimes doubling or tripling within a short time. Another powerful factor is history. Liberty coins mark transitions in American coinage, design, technology and ideology. 1979 represents a turning point era when old traditions met modern minting processes, making coins from this time especially interesting for serious collectors, investors and museums. Many people unknowingly still have these coins stored in old drawers, piggy banks, inherited collections or forgotten boxes. They don't Realize what they own, because to the untrained eye it looks like a normal coin. This is why knowledge is more valuable than luck in the coin world. If you ever come across a Liberty coin from 1979, do not clean it, do not polish it, do not damage it even slightly, because cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Instead, get it professionally checked by experts who understand grading, mint marks and authentication. One correct evaluation can change your life forever. The coin market today is stronger than ever. Digital auctions, global exposure and rising interest in tangible assets have pushed rare coin prices higher, and Liberty coins sit at the top of that list. They are trusted, they are respected, and they are proven long-term stores of value. Collectors are not just buying coins, they are buying stories, legacy and history. Liberty coins, especially rare examples from key years like 1979, are seen as cultural assets, not just collectibles, and that is why their worth keeps increasing year after year. So, next time you check your wallet or open an old box, remember this story. Remember that history does not always live in museums. Sometimes it hides in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize its true value. This is why at Coins we bring you real stories, real value and real knowledge, because one coin, one moment and one decision can completely change your future. Stay curious, stay informed, and never underestimate the power of a small Liberty coin. Today you are about to hear something that can completely change the way you look at Liberty coins forever. Imagine holding a simple-looking coin in your hand, a coin that millions of people once ignored, spent, or even lost, but today that same coin has the power to shock collectors around the world, because its value can reach an unbelievable $787,976.42. Yes, you heard that right, and this is why Liberty coins are considered one of the most fascinating treasures in American coin history. Liberty coins are not just money, they are history pressed into metal. The word liberty itself represents freedom, hope, and the identity of a nation that was still shaping its future. From the early days of the United States, liberty appeared on coins as a symbol of independence and strength, and over time these designs became some of the most loved and most collected coins in the world. Every Liberty coin tells a silent story of the era it was born in, the economy of that time, and the hands it passed through. Now let's talk about the coin that has created serious buzz among collectors, the 1992 Liberty-related issue, a coin that at first glance looks ordinary but hides extraordinary value under very specific conditions. In 1992, the Denver Mint produced millions of coins, and most of them are still only worth face value today. But here is where things get exciting. A very small number of these coins were struck with rare characteristics, mint errors, exceptional strike quality, or preserved in absolute perfect condition, and these factors transformed an everyday coin into a dream asset for serious collectors. The letter D on the coin represents the Denver Mint, and for collectors this small letter can mean the difference between a common coin and a life-changing discovery. Coins from the Denver Mint in 1992 are known for strong strikes, but only a handful achieved the kind of perfection that grading companies dream about. When a Liberty-related coin from this era is graded at the highest levels, especially with unique mint errors or proof-like surfaces, its value can skyrocket beyond imagination. Collectors pay insane prices not just for metal, but for rarity, condition, and story. A Liberty coin connected to 1992 D that shows flawless details, sharp Liberty features, original luster, and zero wear becomes a trophy coin. When such a coin appears at auction, competition becomes fierce. Wealthy collectors, museums, and private investors fight to own a piece of American numismatic history, and that is how values like $787,976.42 become reality in the collector market. What makes Liberty coins so powerful is their emotional value. Liberty is not just a design, it is a message. The flowing hair, the calm yet confident expression, the balance between strength and beauty, all of it speaks to collectors on a deeper level. This emotional connection pushes demand higher every year, especially as fewer top-quality coins remain available. Many of the finest examples are already locked away in private collections and vaults, making future discoveries even more exciting. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much money today is survival rate. Millions were minted, but very few survived in untouched condition. Coins were used, scratched, cleaned, and damaged over decades. Only a tiny percentage avoided circulation completely. When a 1992 D-Liberty-related coin appears with original surfaces and no signs of handling, it becomes something truly special. Add a rare error or exceptional strike, and suddenly you are looking at a coin that belongs in elite auctions. The modern coin market is driven by grading, and Liberty coins dominate this space. Coins graded at the highest levels are treated like fine art. Investors see them as safe assets, collectors see them as passion pieces, and historians see them as preserved moments in time. This triple demand is why Liberty coins continue to rise in value while many other collectibles fade away. People often ask how a coin can be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. The answer is simple. You can build more houses and cars, but you can never create another original Liberty coin from 1992 with the same exact characteristics, strike, and preservation. Once it exists, it is unique forever. That uniqueness is what collectors pay for, and that is why prices continue to break records. If you are watching this video right now, there is a reason. Somewhere out there, coins are sitting in drawers, boxes, and old collections waiting to be rediscovered. Many people have no idea what they own. A Liberty coin that looks normal to one person can be a jackpot to another. That is why knowledge is power in the world of coins, and that is exactly what we bring to you here on Coins. The story of Liberty coins is far from over. Every year, new auction records are set, new collectors enter the market, and new discoveries shock the numismatic world. The 1992 D-Liberty-related coin stands as proof that modern-era coins can still reach legendary status. It reminds us that rarity is not always about age, sometimes it is about condition, timing, and a little bit of mystery. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, do not underestimate it. Look closely, study the details, check the mint mark, and understand its condition. That small piece of metal might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are silent million-dollar storytellers, and the hunt for the next great discovery continues every single day. If you love rare coins, hidden value, and real stories of money turning into history, stay connected with Coins, because this is where ordinary coins become extraordinary legends.